Hello, this is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project, back at the homestead. Chickens think I'm going to feed them, so they're running towards me, but I just fed them recently. I just want to give you an overview of what's going on and how things look since I've been gone. Everything survived, and the weeds haven't overtaken the garden. All my vines here are living. There's my watermelon, spreading out nicely. Another watermelon. The salvia this year is really short. I don't know what's the deal with the salvia. Now funny, this one here is wilting in the heat of the sun, although it's been raining heavily. It's raining so much that the ground is turning green. Everything is green. So it's been raining a lot since I was gone. I've been asking around. The creeping phlox is really spreading nicely. That's going to be beautiful next year. My peppermint plants finally kicked off and took off. The alyssum, I think it's called, really spread out nicely. It really turned out pretty. The violas or violas, I'm not sure how you say it, are spreading out pretty. Nice and pretty. That's food right there. So this rock bed is doing well over here. The amaranth has grown huge. That's going to be ready for harvest pretty soon. That's wild amaranth that grew up in that field dirt that I got. The garden is looking alright. I don't know if you can tell how tall the growth is here. It's pretty bad. But in the garden, surprisingly, it hasn't been overgrown like I had feared it might. Obviously nothing grew around the tarps, and my plants that I put in are doing fine. No weeds grew up around them. I didn't have enough here before I left to finish this spot, but it's not overgrown. It's not out of control. Something has laid in here. I don't know what, but something flattened my really pretty flowers. These are turning out very pretty, but something flattened them. So I'm afraid maybe the deer might be getting in here again, because I don't have the gate on yet. I hope he doesn't get trapped in here. But my herbs are just massively spreading out. They are loving it here. So all my herbs, my lettuce is bolted. I did cut down most of them though, by the way. I'm leaving a couple to go to seed to repopulate the garden for next time. All of these plants survived well with no weeds, so they all did okay. Here I didn't get to cover the ground, but because it was covered with the cardboard, there's nothing there. There's no weeds, nothing growing. But I do need to get that mulched right away so that nothing takes over. But all the things I put in, all my plants and my vines are growing. They're alive and well. There's some cucumbers, I think. I gotta check with the labels. But they're all okay. Chickens are enjoying the absolute jungle of their area. They have plenty of shade and cover now, and wild foods. Although they do still prefer their handouts from me. But look at that. They really have it made right now. It's an absolute jungle in there for the chickens. The flowers attract some very pretty wildlife. Feeding on the nectar. I like to see them open their wings so I can see the colors. And fanning themselves gently. Everything smells like it's being scorched. The sun is scorching. And I can smell it cooking off the tarp here. It's really, really hot. Intense. It's a really intense sun this year. And the two butterflies. That's nice. Well, the homestead made it through. Everything's alive and well. Looking good. Got a lot of weeding to do and clean it though, sorting out. I don't know if my lettuce will be any good because it's just so insanely hot. It really is bolting on me. And that's how it is with lettuce. And my herbs, I'm going to start harvesting some of them and drying them. Joy is resting in the shade, alive and well. Chris actually had a stump sitting next to her and he'd spend a lot of time with her when I was gone, so Chris is good with animals. He loves the animals. And he watches over them for me when I'm gone and cares for them. Everything made it through alright. Baby cat is a little protective of, well, a little bit, I don't know what's wrong with her. After traveling, she was a little annoyed. Hey, everybody in the world can see you now. Be good. Embarrassing yourself. Got some packages in the mail while I was gone. Definitely a book. Oh wow, I didn't even know that existed. The Authentic Kloss Family Back to Eden. Jethro Kloss. I didn't know that book existed. Look at that. Classic Guide to Herbal Medicine, Natural Foods, and Home Remedies. Oh. This is from just a direct shipment, so I don't know who sent this. So please drop me a line in the comments. Definitely some good reading here. I don't know if this is related to the Back to Eden. Oh, you know what? I think this is related to... I've seen some of this before, I think. This is a man who uses natural remedies to heal people. Definitely some good reading. This is a thick, thick book. Wow. I actually want to talk about this because while I was up at the cabin, I read a book about that I got in the mail about garlic, vinegar, and honey for healing disease. And there is a man who dedicated his life to healing people with natural herbal remedies and healthy eating. That is amazing. This is going to be a good read. Look at that. Thick. There's a box here. I don't know who it's from. This seems to be another direct shipment. Let me see what's in the box. Tools. The complete socket set. Again, there's no name on here. It's just a direct shipment. Somebody sent me a very fine socket set. 1/4-inch drive. Very useful for small engine work. There's all the tools you need basically for lawnmower repair. It's got all the bits and sockets and everything. That's going to be useful. Actually, I got to clean the carb on my lawnmower and get that running. So whoever sent that, thank you. Here's another box. Let's see what we have here. Oh. Oh, that is going to be useful. Oh, there's a bug. Car mount air vent smartphone holder. Looks like a suction cup or air vent. Nice. I don't know who sent that. I'm getting these mystery packages here. So this, tear out. This is going to allow me to, oh wow, that's a massive suction cup. It's going to allow me to do some recording on the road with my phone, or figure out, oh there, oh wow, yeah, that's going to work. That expands wide. Well, that'll allow me to do some serious good recording on the road with my phone, or just talk and drive. I vaguely remember somebody mentioning something, but that was a while ago, and I've been gone traveling the world. So, with this just as well, please drop me a line. Is there a note in here? It doesn't say who sent it. But that's definitely going to be useful. I'll put that together later. I want to keep that in my car. Well, thank you. Well, here's a bigger box. Heavy box, I should say. Same size as the other. Quite heavy. Ah! This is my order. I couldn't figure out by the name on the box. I've got 500 of these to tack down my chicken wire all the way around the property. 500. I've got a job to do. Major job to do. I ordered them before I left. I forgot they were coming. There's Felix the cat, by the way. He grew up. Felix is scared of me for some reason now. He got nervous. Cats partied down in the house when I was gone. But Felix is a little bit nervous of being handled. They had a wild time in here. But everybody's alive and well. I left Squeaky and Felix in the house, and Chris was taking care of all the animals. But anyway, look at him. He doesn't sit in the palm of my hand anymore. Look at the camera, Felix. Oh, you gotta learn about the camera, don't you? Look at the camera. Yeah, he's growing up. Alright. Well, thank you everybody for sending the packages, and again, for those who made the fence possible by buying t-shirts. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Talk to y'all later.